Many people message me and be like, Nana Kwame, I don't remember my dreams and it's really affecting me. I don't like the fact that I sleep and I don't remember my dream, right? I don't think someone will be happy to not remember dreams, right? Now, I'm coming to teach you ways and how to remember your dream, okay? It's very important. My name is Nana Kwame. It's an amazing platform, the most important platform right now. Spontaneous, not journalistic. I'm not a historian. I'm here to speak my truth and communicate my wisdom, right? For you not to remember your dream means that there is a problem, okay? For you not to remember exactly what happened in your dream, right, is a problem. Now, first of all, break yourself out from the word dream so that you can have an astral experience, okay? Because the word dream is a shutdown to the soul to have an astral experience that is a responsible one. Listen, your ancestors made a powerful statement, okay? They said something very striking. It is a wise words, okay? Now, they said that whatever you do in the physical is creating your astral. Let me take it again. Whatever you do in the physical creates the astral. So it means that this earth has become possible for us to even create our astral dimension or reality. Which means that our astral reality is dependent on our physical reality. Now listen, we are not on this plane to have a spiritual experience. Let me take it again. We are not on this plane to have a spiritual experience. We are spirit beings here to have a physical experience. Your body is navigating your spiritual reality. Your spiritual reality is having a physical reality. This is the only dimension that we are in a standing spiritual reality physically, where physical is even spiritual. Wow. So now, we are coming to understand spirituality in physical. So now we are coming to understand that eating is spiritual because the physical is in spirit. So this physical part of our reality is very important for us to stay present, to check into. The physical is creating the astral. So for us to have a good retentive astral experience, then we need to create a healthy physical environment so that as we sleep and we have the dream, we will wake up having everything playing before our eyes. So now the first thing that you need to consider if you want to really have a retentive astral experience, if you really want to remember the dreams, first of all, you need to stop overeating. Stop overeating. Overeating is a problem. Overeating is not natural. Overeating is not spiritual. You have to stop overeating. Some people can eat, and in the day, they can consume many food and they become so dense. They become so dense, perfectly dense, because they are consuming many meals. Some people are eating 6 meals a day, 4 meals a day, 3 meals a day. You shouldn't exceed 2 meals a day, right? And in your eating, you have to manage your diet. You need to have a managed diet. For me, my lifestyle is intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting has become so natural to me, right? That moment when I skip breakfast and also set a portion of eating, right? In intermittent fasting, you don't even eat, you just snack. So when I say snack, it means that you are eating rightly in a moderate portion, right? Your leafy greens, right? Your complex carbohydrates in portions, right? In control, in check. Whenever you begin to eat like this, you shed off density, right? You don't gain density to a point that you would want to sleep. Many people are on a certain diet that is causing them to sleep like so wasted, right? Imagine somebody that is sleeping, that is deeply snoring. The person is not going to remember because the person is, how do I put it? The person is so resting. The person is so wasted. Like, you see, some people sleep like that too. They are not in control. The way they are sleeping is not, it's not even right. They are not in control. Like, you see, the person is gone. But that is not how your sleeping should be. Your sleeping should be very light. Overeating. You should stop overeating. Breakfast is a scam, right? Listen, breakfast is a scam. Breakfast is a scam. In the rising, you don't need a heavy meal. You don't need that breakfast. You don't need, when you come here, there is a certain type of tea. When you come here and you say tea, if you say the word tea to an average Ghanaian, it's not what you are thinking. No. It's not green tea. It's not the leafy green tea. It's not the herbal tea. The person is talking about a certain sugary cocoa beverage, right? That is tea to the average Ghanaian. So when their children wake up, they give them sugary cocoa beverage with a whole lot of processed milk, okay? Processed milk and sugary cocoa beverage, okay? With a gluten bread, okay? And a fried egg, vegetable oil, seed oil fried egg, okay? So now that is the breakfast. So they give it to the children. So imagine a child eating from this frequency. The person is fucking up the child's gut. You fuck up your child's gut with the ultra processed foods and sugar. So your child will grow and will never remember dreams because the system that should help the person to remember the dream has been fucked up. Listen, your gut is your first brain, and it is what is making, or it is what your second brain, which is your brain here, is following. Your second brain is following the instructions of your first gut. Look at the digestive system. Look at the intestines. It looks exactly like the brain. So meaning the way you are treating your gut, right? Automatically you are becoming that. That's your state. Right? It's affecting you on a mental and brain level, neurological level. So you are going to sleep and not remember your dream. So now sleeping and not remembering your dream or not having a memorable dream has become normal. But it's not normal. It is a manipulation and control from the matrix. The matrix is controlling you. Overeating. Overeating. You need to limit your food. Skip breakfast, right? When it is midday, you get some beautiful leafy greens, okay? beautiful leafy greens, and some complex carbohydrates. You make a meal out of it in a portion control, right? In the afternoon, you can snack on some healthy, juice, okay, right? Some healthy snack, okay? And in the evening, you can also eat in a portion, okay? And then you are done for the day. One meal a day too, right? In the rising, you can take some lemon tea or lemon green tea, right? And then in the afternoon, you eat some leafy greens and some, in combination with some complex carbohydrates, right? And then in the evening, you juice some coconut. Then you are okay for the day. So in the day, you are not going to have any processed food, or you are going to have a day of a controlled diet. So if you are in control of your diet, you are in control of your dream. Your diet is physical. It's something that is done in the physical realm, is in the physical day. So if you have a good high vibration food in the physical day, it is going to affect your astral. You are going to have a healthy dream and a memorable dream. Right? And also, what is also coming to help you to remember your dream is fasting, okay? Fasting or the juice fasting, or fasting, extended fasting or juice fasting. I tell people that extended fasting and juice fasting, they are all powerful, okay? It's either you are going on a juice for a time or you are going on an extended, okay? So fasting, okay? Now, fasting is powerful. Do you remember that in your childhood days, right? Okay, maybe you were born in a very, wealthy home that you used to eat every day, you are satisfied and you are full. But for someone like me, I remember a lot that times that I don't eat when I was hungry, it's like I have so clear dreams. If I am hungry and I fall asleep in the process, I get to have a so much clear dream. Like a comedy wa also die live. It's like Diane is so live. It's like also Diane so physical. It's like also Diane as a one die. It's like you are not asleep, but you are having a dream. It is telling you a lot that if whenever food is not inside you, or if there is no food, your spirit becomes so high. Right? That moment when you say you are hungry, okay, your spirit becomes so high. You become high naturally. If you stay away from food for a moment, it makes you high. Or if you juice, okay, it makes you high. You realize that you sleep and you don't even feel like you've slept. You wake up and you don't feel like you've slept. It is very powerful. Conscious fasting. There is no magic, you see, in making your reality happen. You just have to be practical. That is what I know for sure, that things that you really want to see, you become practical towards it. You give yourself life, right? The matrix is giving you a certain dietary pattern in a way that is affecting you. You need to really consider and look at. You have to go extra harder when it comes to, dietary maintenance. How you are able to maintain your body, because your body, inside your body, you are having the experience, right? So you have to keep your body in a high vibration frequency. So for example, you are in your room, right? You have to make sure that your room is good and your room is quite arranged. Your room is okay, right? There are not excesses, okay? There are some people, they can pack lots of things in their room. And listen, the way you are treating your body is the same way you are treating your room, okay? So if your room is packed up with so many things, like here, there, it's the same. So when you go to somebody who is very plumpy and so much fattened and overwhelmed in fat, you realize that because they are not doing enough work, okay, and they are always lying down tired like that, they don't get to go and pick the things. So their place becomes so clumsy because that is their state. Your internal state is your external. If you want to see if your external is doing well, check the internal, check your inside. The only way out is in. I tell people. I appreciate you all. You can order for your necklaces, okay? This is the creator necklace. I told you the creator is a woman, right? And it's an amazing moment right now that we find ourselves inside, that we are in the moment of the divine feminine rising, and it is up to us to acknowledge the divine feminine over our own lives, creating our ritual and culture in the divine feminine energy, creating more attraction in the divine feminine energy. This is to remind you of the union that we have with the source, the creator, and the need for us to go into our soul, and the need for us to be responsible on earth, because this earth is very feminine and karmic, okay? This earth is very feminine and karmic. So the creator necklace is going to remind you of all the beautiful connection that we have. I told you that this earth is a very beautiful place, but there is a disgusting world, right? So you don't give your energy to something draining and disgusting. I appreciate you all. So now you can order for yours, okay? If you order, it's going to take few days, right, for you to get it, okay? Have that in mind, okay? You are everybody that places the order, it is going to be available to the person in few days, okay? Because I am doing it in batches, and because I am grounded in my reality, and I am doing lots of things and multitasking, I have to take my time, okay? So the order is coming in batches, okay? So anyone who has placed order before, you are going to have your order rightly delivered to you, right? So keep calm, right? I appreciate you all for this time and this moment. I am Nana Kwame Ochre, and it's an amazing time. So now listen, 2 things that can help you to remember your dream is what I've told you. Is very important, and I will be coming with more powerful videos to inform you more about how to remember your dream. If you want to connect with me, it is possible, okay? I will give out the necessary information that you will need to connect with me. I appreciate you all. So now, overeating and then conscious fasting. Stop overeating. Set conscious fasting, okay, for yourself. Set a certain 30-day routine, 15-day routine, 10-day routine, 7-day routine of a certain fasting. You are limiting your food. You can begin by intermittent, okay? I've told you that intermittent fasting is my lifestyle. Even if I'm not doing anything at all, I should be fasting intermittently. I should be fasting intermittently because it is very powerful and it is very healing. And then certain conscious fasting. You can go on a 2-day, you can go on a 3-day extended. If it is hard for you, begin with intermittent. Skip breakfast. Then you go to 1 meal a day, right? Then the foods that you are subscribing to, right? So there is an overeating frequency. There is a gluten. There is a gluttony in the system, okay? And I told you that gluten and gluten are the same. If you eat a product that has gluten, it is preparing you to be a glutton. And if you also train your children with gluten foods, it is going to make them glutton. Trust me. I make sure that there are high vibration foods around me, like coconut, like the tiger nut powder, like the chia seed powder, like the flax seed powder, right? I have the nuts with me, right? They are all in powder form, right? The nuts are very important. They are all in powdered form. They are all processed in powdered form, right? My baby is consuming the nuts, okay? The healthy nuts, the tiger nut, the chia seeds, okay? The powerful quinoa, blended in powder for the porridge purposes. The coconuts are around, the bananas are around, right? The groundnuts are around, the date powder are around, the plantains are around, because the complex carbohydrate is needed in some times. Okay, so all these things are around. So even if your diet is around this reality, you are going to be okay. You fast and have your diet on this reality, it's going to be okay. You are going to have a powerful, memorable, retentive dream. Trust me, it is going to help you so much. These are powerful secret truths that is going to help you become your best self, because you shouldn't be having an astral experiences that you wake up not to remember, right? Then if you are also somebody that is having so much sexual reality in the dream and you don't even remember that somebody has had something to do with you in a dream and you don't even remember, that is so sad. So you have to check your reality. Stop overeating and go with the fasting, okay? Stop overeating, go with the fasting. Intermittent is going to help you. I appreciate you all for this time. Yes, this is a powerful reality, high vibration session. Keep on loving yourself. Pay attention to yourself. Be intuitive. Always remember that the only way out is in, right? I appreciate you all for this time. You can like, you can share, you can subscribe. If you want to support me, it is possible. I am available on PayPal. You can check my YouTube profile. If you want to contact me too, yes, my email address is on my YouTube profile, the description. Check there and you are going to see my email address to connect with me on. I appreciate you all for this time, for this reality. Take care of yourself. 2025, I told you about this reality that is a very universal and karmic year. So make sure you are becoming responsible. Make sure you are protecting your energy. There will be a lot of information in the media that is coming. Please protect your energy. There will be lots of fire outbreaks in the whole dominant city matrix. So protect your energy, right? All these crimes, they are all coming because the state of the people is low, right? And then make sure that you are in charge. Be intuitive, right? I appreciate you all. We will continue.